Pep Guardiola produced a hilariously brutal response to a question in his press conference on Tuesday night. Following on from a disappointing draw with Chelsea at the weekend, Manchester City got back to winning ways at the Etihad Stadium with a 1-0 win against Brentford. Just weeks on from their meeting at the GTEC Stadium, City dominated but were frustrated for large spells by Thomas Frank's side. Erling Haaland eventually broke the deadlock in the 71st minute to move to City 1 point behind league leaders Liverpool ahead of their clash with Luton Town. And after the game, Guardiola was in fine form in his press conference, producing quite the kip to a reporter who asked him, "What's wrong with being a journalist?" Very swiftly, Guardiola replied, "I am a manager. My life is better than yours, so that's why I want to be a manager, not journalist." Absolutely. The whole press conference erupted in laughter with Guardiola's comment, which was clearly made in a comical and inoffensive way.
My life is better than yours, so that's why I want to be mine.
Sam Lee of The Athletic, the journalist in question, took to X to provide some context on his question. Replying to a user, he explained, he said something like, "I am not a journalist and would never be," which I thought was funny, but don't criticize Haaland, etc. So I thought it would just be a laugh to ask what's wrong with being a journalist. Lee also added, "TBF, he's under way more pressure, so I'm quite happy." Guardiola made changes from the side which drew with Chelsea, with star man Kevin De Bruyne playing no part despite being on the bench. The City boss confirmed that he took precautionary measures with the Belgian. As per the BBC, he said, "We could not use Kevin because he had niggles in his hamstring and I didn't want to take risk. He's okay. It's just a precaution, but he didn't feel comfortable, and so after 5 months off we didn't take any risk."